Hey Scott, me and Dan tried to get an alley cat. We tried to chase one down so he could do the picks for us this week.
Save it for the show. Assholes. They're going to come back. They expect these to be their only 4 losses for the season. Expect to go 4-0 every week. What is there's only 16 more weeks, Dan? We have to go 4-0?
Yep, 16 more weeks. We're going to go 4-0.
Only 16 more.
That's right. What's that? 64-0.
Yeah, I'm going to get laid tonight.
I wish one of your guys had children so I could kick them in their fucking head or stomp on their testicles so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have.
That's the pain I have. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a recap of last week's picks.
Doesn't matter.
I forget the picks anyway.
I just want to say that me and Dan have already been through the ringer at work. Everybody in the office made fun of us. 0-4.
Yeah, that was ugly. The only good thing I got to say was I think you did an excellent job splicing the show together and editing it and taking out Brian's stupid announcement. I thought that was the best part. Honestly. Of the whole thing. Because our picks sucked. But at least, no one had to suffer through that as well, along with our bad picks.
Entire 2-minute announcement I made?
Yes.
Oh, but they're interested in the show. They want to know how we're going to change things for this year. How about by picking winning teams?
That's right. So we're going to cut the crap. No more dumb announcements. No more proclamations. We're going to start picking the right teams. Damn it. We want to pick the winners.
Yeah, the only thing I will add is I don't think anybody could predict the Chiefs laying an absolute egg at home. They didn't even try. It's like they didn't even come up the bus.
That was terrible.
They got their ass kicked by the Titans.
And who would have thought that the Patriots would lose a 10-point lead in the second half?
I saw one argument for the Patriots in the heat. Struggling in the heat. They had not practiced in the heat down in Miami. So Miami had an advantage there.
I just think the Bengals are better, but they didn't play very well. They just weren't. The Ravens weren't in. They had a terrible game plan. Flacco threw 62 times in that game, which really doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You can't win that way, throwing 62 times. I don't care who you are. Peyton Manning's not going to win playing that way.
And who also thought that the 4th overall rated defense from last year, the Saints, wouldn't show up. And they gave up almost 500 yards total offense.
Oh, that was awful. They didn't. And they had a lead. They had a lead in that game, and they had a chance to cover.
Yeah.
They had a chance to cover, and the Patriots had a chance to cover, and they both blew it. The other two teams, forget it. The Chiefs didn't show up, and the Ravens didn't show up.
Well, the New Orleans could have covered in overtime.
Yeah, they did, but they failed.
That would have been it.
Yeah.
They would have covered.
Yeah, but they screwed up and failed.
Fumbled in overtime. He fumbled on
I know. Yeah, it was bad.
All right, let's get on to a new week. Let's go, baby. Woo! Moving forward, baby. We're moving forward.
Let me see if I have any theme music for, like you said, moving forward. We're moving forward to week 2, Big Pick 4 NFL. Theme music. So what are the lucky combined picks for week 2 NFL Big Pick 4?
All right, the first combined pick this week is the Cowboys versus the Tennessee Titans in Nashville. So the Titans home opener. The Titans are favored by 3.5. We are going with the Titans. Granted, I don't think the Titans are a great team, but they're better coached this year with Ken Wisenhunt than they were last year with whatever the hell that boob's name was. He was the lineman. I forget his name. Munchak or something. He's gone. And I think he's going to help what's his name, Locker a little bit because Wisenhunt, I really think, knows how to coach quarterbacks. But the real essence of this pick is that the Cowboys just suck. I mean, Tony Romo was awful last week, turning the ball over three or four times. I can't remember which one it was. He threw 3 interceptions and a fumble. Their defense stinks. They lost more guys. Justin Durant is out 3 to 4 weeks. So that's someone else they lost from their historically bad defense from last year. I just don't see it for Dallas here. I mean, they ran the ball well. DeMarco Murray played great last week. Nothing should be taken away from him. He was outstanding. But everyone else sucked. The receivers didn't play very well. What was his name? Des Bryant gave up in the fourth quarter for some reason. He just decided that he was done, and then Troy Aikman ripped him during the broadcast. I think Tony Romo is still in pain. I think he's still hurt, and I think the Cowboys are going to get rid of him. I wouldn't be shocked if him and the coach are both gone at the end of the season. I just don't think they're going to be very successful here. They can't get pressure on the quarterback. They didn't stop the run very well. And I see Tennessee having some success. They have Justin Hunter, who's a good player. They have Wright, the receiver, another good player. They have, what's his name? Bishop, what's his name? Sankey, that's it. He's, and they have strong greens. They have some people. They have a good tight end. I think they could do some damage against Dallas because, again, their defense does not play very well. So for those reasons, we're going with Tennessee. We think they'll cover the 3.5 here against the Cowboys. I think it'll be a fairly competitive game, but still, Tennessee should cover here.
There you have it. Tennessee at home, 3 and a hook, beating Dallas. Dallas's prediction here is to go 0-2 to start the season. Let's have combined pick number 2 from Big Brian B.
All right, combined pick number 2 is the Patriots are -3 at the Vikings. Pick the Patriots. I think we just found out Adrian Peterson is not going to be playing because of he hit his kid.
With a tree branch.
Wait a minute, back up. That's -5.5 right now.
Yeah, it just changed, I guess, because they found out about Peterson being deactivated.
Are you serious? It just went up from 3 to 5?
Yeah.
No, 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah.
I still stick with it.
Yeah, we're still sticking with it.
All right, we're sticking with it.
Peterson's not going to play. I don't know who the hell his backup is.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? That's like the first time that's ever happened in the middle of the show.
That's crazy that Adrian Peterson moved that line like that. That's crazy.
Well, because Noshawn Marino ran all over the Patriots last week. He ran for like 135 yards, but because Peterson hit his kid with a tree branch,
I don't even think anybody knows who the backup is.
I don't know who he is, but he did. So the Minnesota's without him.
Yeah. So I also think I was telling this to Dan earlier. Under Bill Belichick, who's been a coach for 13, 14 years, Belichick doesn't lose 2 games in a row. It just never happens. I think they're going to be pissed off from losing last week, and the Patriots can't start the season 0-2. I mean, mathematically making the playoffs when teams start 0-2, it's very difficult.
14%.
14%. I just say, and the Vikings, they did win big against the Rams, but they were playing as a third-string quarterback. I think they had a lot of things go their way. I don't think the Vikings overall are a very good team. I just think the Patriots have too many weapons on offense. I don't think the Vikings have a very good secondary. And on offense, the Vikings aren't going to be able to do anything against the Patriots. So I don't think the Patriots are going to blow them out because it's on the road, but I think they'll win like 20-10, or 17-7. I just don't think the Vikings offense is going to be able to do much without Adrian Peterson.
I think we higher scoring than that.
And the Patriots.
So what was the call? The team made the call, or the NFL made the call?
The team is deactivating him.
Yeah, he hit his kid with a tree branch.
He took a tree branch, ripped it off the little twigs, and hit his kid with a tree branch in the butt. And they said it caused cuts and bruises to his butt, his scrotum, his legs. They took him to a doctor. They said it was child abuse. So now
it's not a tree branch. It's called a twitch.
A switch.
Right. A switch.
Yeah. Well, you can't do that anymore. Now it was a tree branch. They ripped it off a tree, and he beat up his kid with it. So.
No, it's like, but it's not like something like a log. I mean, it's a little.
No, he took a branch from a tree and whacked his kid with it like you're taking a bat.
Oh, they said it was like a switch, like
no. The lawyer said it was a switch, but the real complaint came out. The lawyer's trying to downgrade it. The real indictment. Chris Mortensen read what the real indictment said. It said tree branch. It didn't say switch.
It didn't say a twig.
Branch off a tree. That was like a mega switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he really did some damage here to this kid. He's like,
it was open wound or something.
Yeah, he had cuts and bruises
all over his legs, his butt, everywhere. It wasn't just one hit. I mean, Adrian Peterson must have hit the kid.
They said he had defensive wounds on his arms from being hit, I mean, this is ugly.
I bet he won't do it again, whatever that was.
Oh my
He won't
god.
do it again. Yeah, but what if the kid did something heinous? What if the kid did something heinous like the Kennedy kid that murdered the neighbor with a golf club?
Or how about the other
Yeah.
Kennedy who killed that woman in the car, Ted Kennedy? who
Yeah,
left her
that
there.
drove it in the car. I mean, and if it came out that he got beat with a tree branch, would you feel bad for him?
Yeah, but he was
What
like,
does that have to do with anything?
but he was like 40 when that happened. This kid's 10 years old.
I know, Scott. What
No,
does that
I'm
have to do with
talking
anything?
about the other Kennedy that's in jail right now for murdering the little
He didn't
girl.
go to jail. He was acquitted.
No, he's in jail.
He's not in jail. He's out. He went to jail and they got let him out. He's out of jail.
He murdered that little girl with a golf club. What if the kid?
They never
what if the kid
proved
did
that.
what if it comes out that the kid did something so heinous that you were like that you would say, if my kid ever did that, I'd beat him upside the head with a tree branch
The
too.
kid was just horsing around. He was just pushing
Well,
another kid. And his father's
well,
Adrian Peterson. The guy's like a 250-pound man hitting him with a tree branch. It's not like,
My brother's defending Adrian Peterson.
I know you're defending
I
child
hope we
beaters.
don't have any women watching the show.
No, I'm saying we
I
don't
was
know.
going to say it was okay for Sandusky to rape the kids in the bathroom too. That they were asking for it. I mean, this is
I'm saying
ridiculous.
you don't know what the kid did yet, did you? You don't know the kid.
He was. They were playing a game, and he supposedly pushed one of his brothers or sisters or something. I guess Adrian Peterson has a little litter of children, and Adrian didn't like it, so he beat the crap out of him with a tree branch.
Because he pushed the kid?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I understand if he was upset and he disciplined him, but you don't hit the kid with a tree branch.
I'll give you an example. I was like,
Here we go.
my son, my daughter one time told me that my son mooned her, and I was like, I wanted to beat the heck out of him. I'm like, you don't moon your sister, you know.
But you didn't.
But you didn't.
I didn't beat him with a tree branch.
No, that's the whole point. You don't hit him with a tree branch.
Uh-oh, we're getting some confession. We're getting to a dark time here. I think we should end the show.
Whacked him on his ass. Hell yeah.
You have to edit this from the show. This is terrible.
I
Hey,
know, doesn't your mom watch, Dan?
look, my dad whipped me with a belt, spanked my ass, and I'm a winner. I pick winners. I pick Major League Baseball. Brian never got spanked, and look at him. He can't pick winners, so there you go. Pick your kids.
Oh my god.
Winners.
We've
The child.
reached a new low here, folks.
No, power porn was.
That was pretty bad. Yeah, that was bad too.
Where are the Sandusky jokes when you need them?
Yeah, I know. Brian loves Sandusky jokes. Was he ever part of the Second Mile?
The Second Mile. What the hell is
That's
that?
Sandusky's charity. It's called the Second Mile. It was a picture of him holding a kid's hand, and the silhouette was the poster for the Second Mile as their symbol.
Was there a theme song? I wanna hold your hand.
God.
That is
Oh, my
that's gotta be like the funniest thing I've ever heard. I pick winners because my dad beat me.
But being a kid with a tree branch is so horrible.
I mean, I put up my Twitter Major League Bet every day during baseball season. I pick winners, and my young brother, who didn't get beat with a belt, can't seem to pick winners. So I mean,
Do you bet on Mariner games?
if you understand logic, it's called after this, therefore that. Okay, this is legal type logic I'm speaking.
Yeah, but I think it's the but-for theory in law.
So there you have it, your first two combined picks for Week 2 NFL are in the books. Tennessee and New England. Tennessee at home, New England away.
Hi, this is Samantha from Anything But Monday, and I'm here to tell you there's a reason why we love Italians. It's because they understand love. And when it comes to authentic Italian beer, Birra Mirosa Lemon is the real sensation. love with Bira Mirosa Lemon.
Welcome back to the second half of Big Pick 4, to our special segment of the show, which is called You For Real.
Oh my God.
We will now have our first You For Real of the evening for Week 2 NFL from Big Danny D.
The one I'm going to take is, it's actually kind of funny, even though it's probably unnecessary to do, was Antonio Brown returned a punt this past Sunday against the Cleveland Browns and decided to jump in the air and kick the punter in the face. He got fined for it, but it was really funny. He just jumped in the air. He said he tried to hurdle him, which was a crop.
Did you see that? Scott, did you see that on did you see?
No, I saw a picture of it, and I'm like, why would a guy come in and rough the kicker like that?
No,
Doesn't make sense.
He was trying to tackle him, and he stepped on the face.
I didn't realize the kicker was trying to tackle him. I thought he rushed in and jumped up and kicked the kicker.
No, he was running down the field. The kicker tried to tackle him, and he decided to step on his face.
On purpose, purposely.
Yeah, he stuck his foot out, and he just hit him right in the face. Oh, it was hilarious.
He got fined $8,200 too.
Yeah, but it was worth it. It was funny.
Are you for real? Antonio Brown,
Are you for real?
You gotta step on a kicker. Are you for real?
Yeah, I mean, that was...
Poor kicker. He didn't do anything to you.
I have to say, one of the most enjoyable parts, or what do you call it? One of the most enjoyable things about NFL or football is whenever a punter or a quarterback has to try to tackle somebody. Yeah. I mean, nothing more enjoyable.
Oh, yeah.
They're so unathletic.
Yeah,
They're so terrible.
this guy was just cowering in the middle of the field, just hoping he doesn't run at him, and he just kicked him right in the face. Oh man, it was great.
Well, and that's like the most embarrassing thing for a returner is to get tackled by a kicker. I mean, you talk about getting raked through the coals in the locker room.
Oh yeah.
You know, David Akers was a good tackler for a kicker because he lifted and stuff and he did karate and shit. But he had form tackling when he tackled you.
Yeah.
It was legit.
Yeah, it was. But anyway, that's my Are You For Real for this week.
You know, I know Ray Guy went the same. I wonder how many tackles he had.
I don't know. Who cares? Ray Guy.
You're too young. Ray Guy was great. I love Ray Guy.
Why is he in the Hall of Fame? He didn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Because he should be.
Oh, no, he shouldn't. What, are they going to have holders and snappers in the Hall of Fame next to long snappers?
Word boss, baby.
Yeah, right.
Woohoo! 12 years.
It's so stupid. I can understand kickers, but not punters.
You don't realize how famous Ray Guy was in the late 70s. I mean...
They named a college award after him.
His fame is right up there with Ken Stabler and Tatum O'Neal and... Not Tatum O'Neal.
No, that was the actress. Tatum O'Neal. No, that's
Jack Tatum?
His last name was Tatum. I forget his first name.
Jack Tatum.
She was in the Bad News Bears. It was the girl. I'm sure Brian was upset that she actually could pitch.
Scott, have another beer.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No, it was...
No, it's Jack Tatum was the guy you're thinking of.
Jack Tatum.
Jack Tatum. They had Casper, the tight end. They cheated. They had Biletnikoff as the receiver. They had that other guy.
I'll give you $1 if you can tell me Biletnikoff's first name.
Red.
Damn, I lost $1.
I want that in cash form.
I've heard about supermarkets won't take your checks.
Yeah, and in dollar form, rather. I don't want pennies.
I will give you another $1 if you can tell me one of their defensemen was he used to say he went to the College of Mars because he was a walk-on. He went to no college. Very famous, and I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame or not. But whenever they would intro him at the beginning of the game, when they would say the college, they say, College of Mars.
Cliff Branch?
No, defense.
No, he played wide receiver.
Did he? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was my guess.
Was on those same Raider NFL, what do you call it, Super Bowl team.
I don't know. Ted Hendricks.
Nope. You're going to kick yourself when I tell you
Lyle
the name, too.
Alzado.
No.
John Matuzak.
Nope.
I don't know. I don't know a bunch of old Raiders.
Oh, this guy was huge. He was a huge part of the team, the old
John Madden.
Super Bowl Raiders.
I mean, he was huge, and he was a huge part of the team. He's still eating hamburgers today.
You're going to kick yourself when I tell you the name.
Okay. I never heard of that guy.
Well, have you ever heard of Otis Sistrunk?
Who?
You guys never heard of Otis Sistrunk?
No, never heard of Otis Sistrunk.
You made him out like he was some famous.
Young.
Yeah, even
Stinks.
yeah. Get out of here,
Yeah,
Otis
you're-
Sistrunk.
Yeah. Out of here.
Ask anybody who actually knows football who is Otis Sistrunk.
Please.
Dude,
Please.
I can't believe you guys don't know who is Otis Sistrunk.
Please. You thought Kyle Bowler was the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens like 2 years ago.
yeah, right. You might think Mark Rippon's still playing for the Redskins.
Isn't Bowler still a quarterback over in the Ravens?
We will now have our You For Real.
Yeah, right. And
All night long, I thought I was dreaming. Someone came and set my heart on fire. Open my eyes.
From Brian B. Let's have it.
All right, week 2. Are you for real? Is Graham Gano. There's a video during halftime. There's a marching band, and he was trying to do warm-ups. And one of the videos shows him actually pushing one of the marching band guys to create space so he could kick it. So I say to
I
you,
saw
Graham
that.
Gano, are you for real?
well, this was in Tampa. It wasn't videotaped. It was filmed by the TV crew who was doing the game. So it wasn't like this was a cell phone video, as Brian makes it out to be. And they showed him. He was pushing this kid out of the way, performing. He was kicking right in the middle of this band. It was the dumbest thing I've ever
I
seen.
watched the game. It was live as part of the feed for the game.
I don't understand why he didn't kick on the other end of the field, or just wait till they were done.
He pushed the guy to create space.
It was ridiculous.
Guys,
But you got band credit. I mean, the band marched on.
Yeah,
I mean,
right. Good for them. That guy should have kicked his ass.
They kept marching. And he was kicking right in the middle of them.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. What a bastard that guy is. I mean, that's
And he actually did. He pushed the kid like while the kid was performing. He pushed
He
it.
Yeah,
just,
right.
trying to push the trombone thing.
he's trying to play his instrument, and this guy's like, go away. Yeah.
Anyway, that's my are you for real?
Yeah,
moment.
we talked about it. We could have picked the NFL for the whole Ray
But
Rice
me and Dan
debacle.
also realized that we could do the NFL probably all year.
Yeah,
because
for
it's-
this thing that's gets worse.
No,
and
but
worse.
I remember that. I was going, what the heck? Are you kidding me? Because what the camera shot was this all band marchers, and then you see this helmet popping up and push the kid, and then pop, kicks a field goal.
Yeah, he could
That was
have
crazy.
the ball could have hit one of the band
He could have
players.
kicked one of the kids when he was kicking. I don't know what he was
weird.
doing. It was so
Yeah,
weird.
It was.
It was bizarre. It really was.
Yeah.
Like he didn't think nothing of it. Just drop his tee down in the middle of the band.
Yeah.
performance.
I mean, it wasn't like the Stanford play where they run over a guy in the band because the band was on the field. But this was the halftime.
But the funny thing was there was no fallout from that, from like the NFL or the college.
Yeah, nobody
crying
cares.
about it. It's like, hey, it's cool.
Yeah.
You kick your practice field goals and we do our band performance. No worries.
Yeah. I think that everyone just kind of laughed at it. That's that.
But you are so right. Like he literally pushed
Yeah.
one of the kids.
Yeah, he just pushed him out of the way.
Yeah.
And like you said, that guy kept playing. Like he nonchalantly just kept playing his trombone.
He should
man.
have hit him with the trombone.
Yeah, hit him in the head.
That band should have kicked his ass in the middle of the field.
But you couldn't see from his standpoint. They never showed the thing about it during the game. They never showed an overhead shot, so you could see it like how much of room he actually had. They just showed like a low angle from down on the field, and it looked like literally he was like a band member out there.
He was on top of him.
Yeah, that was really ridiculous.
If you would have seen something from above, I don't know. Maybe he had a huge lane, ridiculous lane, but it didn't look
he had
the angle that
he
showed
had a
it.
shot from the front. You could see he was in between all these band members, and from the side, he was surrounded by these people. He was kicking right in the middle of them. It was unbelievable.
That's awesome. I hope he does it again. I hope it like that becomes like his
That's his thing.
his trademark. That could be a good spoof, though. You know,
Spoof of what?
they could do like, well, yeah, like for a music video or something. Have him actually go out for the marching band and like kick.
That's right. Yes,
Kick
some
people's legs, and you know, I mean, like kick through people's legs, like barely miss their heads, like
I think
kick
like
through
some like gangster rapper show up and they start shooting all of
He's
them.
like beating them with the ball. He's like barely kicking it just over their heads and stuff.
Throws the ball at him.
Had the
You know what?
Husk, you know, where they were running around on a football field
No,
with a marching
he
band.
needed that
Yeah.
Rutgers coach who threw the basketballs at everybody. He needed him there to get rid of the band.
It's called lights out counseling, baby. It's like my gym coach, and I'm not joking. My gym coach used to tell me, he's like, I take you in my office, I turn the lights out, you get hit in the head with basketballs, I turn the lights on. How do you know what happened?
What?
Wait a minute. You said gym coach. What is a gym team? What is this? Was it this kickball? I mean, what's gym coach?
You don't know about a gym coach?
No, I don't know what a gym coach is. I never saw gym listed in the newspapers as a sport. You know.
Coach at the gym. Where have you been?
Was that Sandusky's job, coaching gym? Gym coach. Gym coach. Gym.
Sandusky wasn't using basketballs. That was the problem.
I knew. Oh man! Oh, come on, man! Yeah, another Sandusky joke.
Oh.
This show's gone down the gutter, man.
Oh, then go down the gutter before and he's saying it's okay to hit kids.
We need to go somewhere. I mean, we need to go somewhere.
We need to go to our guaranteed picks. That's where we need to go.
We ain't going to the Charlie Sheen winning column.
Winning.
Yeah, we
Winning.
do. Yes, we do. Hopefully it starts this week with winning.
We will now have our first guarantee for week 2 from Big Danny D.
All right, my guarantee for week 2 is St. Louis at Tampa Bay. Tampa's favored by 6. The Rams just suck. I mean, they're down to their third-string quarterback, who was absolutely awful last week. They lost half their defense to injury last week. Chris Long is out 8 to 10 weeks. Some other guys out. Half their offensive line is out. They're bad. They're really bad. And Tampa fought. I mean, they lost that game last week, but they fought hard in the fourth quarter, made that a game. They were down by 20, came back to get within a touchdown. So I give them some credit for that. But I don't think St. Louis is going to be able to get much of a pass rush. And I think McCown's going to have some chances to those big receivers they have on that team, Jackson and what's his name, Evans, and remember that tight ends that they drafted this year. So I expect them to make big plays down the field. I think they'll be able to do whatever they want. I think St. Louis is already a defeated team. I mean, you're not going to win very many games with your third-string quarterback who looks totally clueless. I mean, it's not like Sean Hill was letting it up when he was in there either. They had absolutely no plan at all for a contingency plan if what's his name, Sam Bradford got hurt again, which he did on a non-contact nothing play. He was just standing there and he was hurt. They should have drafted a quarterback in the draft. They had 2 first-round picks this year, and they took a defensive lineman and an offensive lineman, and they really should have used it on a quarterback, or even their second-round pick on a quarterback, because the situation they're in is ridiculous. Because of that, I think Tampa Bay is going to win this game. Actually, it's a cover. I mean, I even think it could even maybe be a blowout again. I just don't think St. Louis is very good. Now, I don't think Tampa's great, but I think they'll play better. I think they played well last week, and that should give them some confidence going into this game. Because of just the ridiculous situation St. Louis is in, I just think Tampa Bay should cover and win the game.
And did you call them at 5.5 as well?
We had them at 6 when I looked at it last.
Well, yeah, they're at 5.5 right
Okay, I
now.
went down a little bit. All right, 5.5, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Man, I wish I would have known ahead of time. I could have found a nice pirate porn theme song.
You did know ahead of time.
I didn't have enough time to research it. I know there's a good one out there.
Well, you should have asked the expert here. I'm sure you recommend a couple of titles.
No, I need a Tampa Bay theme song because that's my home team right now. Is
What's
Tampa.
that song from Peter Pan or something? Yo-ho and a bottle of rum or something? Was that Pirates of the Caribbean?
That's it. That's what we need.
Some good pirate music.
You see, I don't have that. And I don't even know if I have anything that would substitute for that.
He looks like a bus driver.
I may have to do that in the post, what do you call it, the edit, in the edit phase.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can always edit it in.
Or I could just use even the losers get lucky sometimes again. Oh, no. Or I could use this one. Oh, did you pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Yeah. There you have your love train for 2014-15 season, your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Don't we have to pick a team like 5 weeks in a row before it's a love train?
Yeah, right.
No, I just pick it for you. I just pick it for you.
I see.
Jump forward. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Love train, baby. Cigar City.
He isn't editing new sound effects.
Yeah. Well, as long as he has the crickets, that's also important.
Cigar City, baby. Who gets the cricket? Guaranteed.
All right, week 2, Big B guarantee is we're going to take the 49ers. They're at home, opening up a new stadium. They're -7. They're playing the Bears. The 49ers will cover. The Bears are out. 2 offensive linemen got hurt, so they have to start. The Bears have to start 2 new offensive linemen this week. Last week, the Bears lost to the Bills. Cutler threw 3 interceptions. I think the 49ers have a good defense. They cause turnovers. I think Cutler is a turnover machine. I think he's going to have a couple more turnovers this week. Michael Crabtree is closer to 100%. I think that helps the 49ers offense. And I also just, Dan doesn't like when I say emotion and all that stuff, but they're opening a brand new stadium, and I think the 49ers are going to come out and play really hard. They're pumped up. They're excited. I think for all those reasons, I think the 49ers will cover -7.
That really worked for the Ravens last week. They're pumped up and excited.
Hey, how did the opening game go in the new Cowboys stadium?
They lost to the Giants, I believe.
Oh! I would have thought they would have won.
And the Eagles lost and they opened up their new stadium as well. They lost in a blowout to Tampa Bay.
Yo, we're supposed to all be on the same team, okay? You're supposed to help me out, all right?
Crickets. Supposed to help you out?
Yeah, you're supposed to help me. We're on the same team. You don't talk bad about my picks. You're supposed to be positive about my picks.
Play the crickets.
He played 1 cricket. He didn't have enough power for more than 1 cricket.
There you go.
Analysis says that the stadium. In this one,
'Cause, 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 'cause,
motivate them to win. So let me get this straight. The Bears are coming off a loss, right?
Yes.
And San Fran is coming off a win. And you don't think Chicago wants to go bust up that party?
I just think that it's a big deal. They're opening a new stadium. It's a home opener. Playing in front of a huge crowd.
It's a big deal in the House of Jones down there in Dallas.
It
was a huge
team, though. The Cowboys sucked, and the 49ers are a good team.
I mean, they rolled out every Hall of Famer, Roger Staubach, and everybody else is there.
Yeah, and I told you the difference. The 49ers are a good team.
Choked.
The 49ers are a good team. The Cowboys were not a good team. So suck on that.
That's all he's got.
But the final analysis is that this new stadium guarantees a win.
That's right. That's Brian's analysis. The new stadium will emit emotion and excitement to the team to motivate them. If the stadium's going to give them the halftime speech, too.
They're going to feel it in their gut.
Uh-oh. Our first gut pick of the season.
Oh, my God. The first gut pick of the season. Will become the next mulligan of tomorrow.
That's right.
I see a trend. Oh. And are they going to wheel out Muhammad Ali, too, for this one?
Yeah, right.
Out in the golf cart?
Oh, my God. How can you say that about him? Muhammad Ali.
Got to pull out all the stops, right? I mean, you open up a new stadium.
That's right. They're gonna have fireworks and a band, and they're gonna have the circus, and they're gonna have an explosion and
midgets.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God! Metallica's gonna play the Star Spangled Banner. Oh my God!
They have a midget there.
Outrageous.
They got clowns,
Outrageous.
elephants.
They might even mix it up. You know. Leave out a lyric or something.
They're going to have, I'm sure they're going to have Joe Montana there at the coin toss and, so some other guy throwing a football. I mean, it's going to be great.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see who's laughing last when they cover and they win by like 3 touchdowns. We'll see who's laughing last when it's 38-10. Screw you guys.
And who's going to throw out the game ball?
That's 4 touchdowns, by the way, Brian.
Whatever.
Not 3 touchdowns.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Still covers the spread.
Yeah, who's going to throw out the first pitch? Maybe they get Fernando Rodney to do it.
Is Lincecum going to come out and throw out the game ball?
Yeah, that's right.
I actually hate to be a spoiler here, but Lincecum's going to parachute in with the game ball.
Are you sure it's not going to be Jerry Rice?
Jerry Rice.
And then they're going to shoot Steve Young out of a cannon. And it's going to pump everybody up. It's going to fire up Jim Harbaugh. He's going to be so crazy.
Oh my God!
We'll see. We'll see. Hey, let's let Sunday do the talking.
And the Bears coach is going to tell him to lay down and die. He's
Hey, let's let Sunday do the talking. All right, gentlemen.
Actually, I think I think Chicago is one of the RBs is going to break loose for a touchdown, and Joe Montana is going to run on the field and tackle him.
The ghost of Bill Walsh will blow the ball out of the goalpost that cost the Bears the game.
We'll see.
I mean, that's exciting. I mean, I want to watch that game now. You pumped me up for this.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Whoever else is watching out there, I pumped you guys up for the game.
Right. I mean, I'm excited now.
All 20. Yeah, we had 20 viewers last week.
22, I think.
We had a coworker, Jackie. Shout out if she's watching again, Jackie. We had a coworker watch the show last week.
I had high hopes. I really did. I mean, I was so convinced by the analysis. with the key prefix being anal, because that's where it hit me in the end.
It's the Raiders. The Raiders open up at home this week. You know, because
That's
I
right.
wonder if they're going to break out John Madden to give a speech to the team to pump everybody up when they play the Texans this week. Make it emotional.
I think Jason Campbell is a leader. That's what I think.
What team is he
Who doesn't
on?
play anymore, Scott?
He's out of the
Oh, he
league.
doesn't? Never mind.
He plays with Kyle
Still-
Bowler in some team
Yeah,
in
right.
Canada, and for the Argonauts.
He was on the Cleveland Browns last year, and he got cut.
Oh, never mind.
Scott, if you're gonna make fun of me and make a joke,
Instead,
at
he-
least know your players.
No, he knows who
fucking dipshit.
he knows who Otis Sistrunk is.
That's right, Otis Sistrunk. Yeah, stick to the 70s, Scott.
Yeah, right. A backup corner for the Raiders.
Yeah. Oh, he's big time back then. I had a jersey. He's
yeah,
probably the only one that was cheap. All the
right.
other ones were too expensive. He couldn't afford Cliff Branch.
Well, no, he gave an emotional speech once in the locker room, and he wanted his jersey.
And who was number 00 for the Raiders?
I don't know, Jim Otto.
Yeah.
You got it right. Hey, job Dan. Not bad.
Who was their quarterback? Who was also their field goal kicker and their punter?
Was that Blanda?
Isn't Yes, Atlanta. Yes.
Jim Otto lost a leg, by the way, because he played football. The Raiders doctor botched the surgery on his leg. They amputated it eventually. He sued them, I believe. So that's what happened to him.
Thank you, Debbie Downer, for that.
Yeah.
Nice way to end the show.
Yep, that's right.
Why was there cricket for him, man?
And it's too late now.
It's never too late for crickets.
Too
You guys
late.
cricketed.
George Otto lose his leg and get amputated?
That's right. You got to know these things instead of Otis Sistrunk.
I'm out, folks. Don't forget to tip your waiter.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's like any other bad news?
No.
Any other bad news regarding ex-Raiders?
No.
No, I don't think
I
so.
think Jay State had a gambling problem,
Well, Jack
actually.
Tatum is dead. Trying to think who else. Al Davis is dead.
Rest in peace.
Let me think. I don't think there's any other, but they play in an awful stadium.
They do it at the Black Hole, though.
Yeah, it's really worked out well over the past 15 years. They've been pretty awful. Nothing good has happened with the Raiders. Tim Brown's still not in the Hall of Fame. Napoleon Kaufman still stinks. Napoleon McCallum still stinks.
What about Bo Jackson? I mean, did he ever make the Hall of Fame?
No,
He's not going to make the Hall of Fame. He has
No.
numbers to make it.
no, he didn't play long enough. And he played for the LA Raiders.
Oh, the LA
Yes, he did. The
Raiders.
LA Raiders, who probably our younger audience doesn't even know about.
Yeah.
But he was on the LA Raiders. He got hurt at the LA Coliseum. And I believe Ed Hockley is actually the referee for that game in 1992, I think it was. And he because he was so strong, he pulled his own hip out of his own socket. I mean, the guy tackled him. He was just such a powerful guy. His body kept going. It's pretty amazing stuff. They showed it on a show about him.
No, who was the guy with the defense guy with mohawk? Who the hell?
Bosworth?
He was a Seahawk,
Bosworth,
though.
yeah.
He was a Seahawk and he stunk.
Oh, that was Bosworth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now he's just doing corny
Never
commercials
mind.
on TV with a stuffed kangaroo.
I thought the Raiders had a guy like that. Oh, that was Bosworth. Okay.
They also had Bill Romanowski. He had a mohawk and he was nuts.
Yeah,
on
he was.
steroids.
Yeah, he was crazy.
He still comes on the radio hawking like nutritional supplements, and I still hear. I listen to talk radio. I'll still hear him come on the radio.
That's weird.
So, what's the prediction on Philly this week?
Well, Brian thinks they're going to lose, so I'll say they're going to win.
Yeah, I think they're at Indy. I just think they're missing 2 offensive linemen. I think they're going to lose.
Indy can't rush the passer because Robert Mathis is out for the season. They can't cover the tight end at all. Julius Thomas killed them, and I think Zach Ertz is going to kill him. And they can't run the ball offensively. They're a very one-dimensional team. So I think the Eagles have a good chance to win this game.
I think it's going to be high scoring. I think it's going to be like 31-27 Colts.
I had such a hard time because I had a buy-in, for $5 to pick this game, and to pick all the games. But this game just gave me the hardest time. I was back and forth. I ended up picking Philly though. And I was at 59 points. I was at 59.
What's the line on that game?
+3.
It was, that's a good point.
3 for Indy?
Yeah, 3 for Indy.
And Indy's at home,
Yeah,
right?
it's their home opener. So they'll be pumped up and emotional.
It's not their stadium, asshole. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see when they win 38-10, man.
Which is a
Lock it in, baby.
which is a 3-touchdown win, according to Brian.
So let me think. If Dan and I pick Philly to win and Brian picks them to lose, what will actually happen in reality?
They'll win.
They'll win, that's right.
Brian always picks the wrong thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were you last year? 5-12 on your.
Yeah, so I don't care.
No, I like the homer analysis from you guys. I like it, but I just looked at that. It was so hard to pick. I'm like, is Andrew Luck worth a damn here? In the end, is he a franchise
There's some
quarterback?
tough games. You have the Jaguars at the Redskins. Both those teams stink. I don't know who the hell you're picking that game. Really. The Giants and the Cardinals are the tough one.
Jaguars at the Redskins. I gotta. You gotta pick the Redskins on that.
I guess. I don't know.
They-
Redskins scored.
I'm just talking pick'ems now. I'm not talking against the spread. I'm talking
The
pick'ems
Redskins
now. I'm just
scored a
talking.
big.
Who the hell's gonna
The
win?
Redskins with Brian's favorite boy, Deshaun Jackson, scored a big 6 points last week.
They also turned the ball over a couple times out of the red zone. They did. They had 2 fumbles inside the.
Whatever. So it was 6-6.
Anyway, I would pick the Redskins. If you're talking pick 'em, I'd definitely take the.
Yeah, I'm talking
I
pick'em.
take the Redskins. I take the Titans. I take the Giants. I take the.
How about the Saints and Browns? Who do you take, the Saints or you take the Browns?
Pick 'em. I take the Saints.
Yeah, you take the Saints
On
on
a pick 'em, not just cover
How about the
6.
Seahawks and the Chargers?
I take the Seahawks.
At
on a
the
pick 'em.
Chargers.
Seahawks.
Pick 'em, Falcons, Bengals. I
The-
take the Bengals as a pick 'em.
The Texans at the Raiders.
Pick 'em. I would take the
That's a-
Texans. Jets, Packers. Take the Packers. Chiefs, Broncos. Take the
The Broncos, yeah. The Lions and Panthers.
Take the Lions.
Pick 'em. Yeah, I'll take the Lions.
Yeah, those are pretty much my picks. I'm expecting some money to roll in.
Yeah, well,
That's right.
good.
You got counsel from the gurus, baby.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, I already bet on these, but we were in agreement on all those picks. That's who I
Yeah,
picked.
well, good luck.
Because they're telling me I got in some big pool. I could win like $1,000. They're saying.
Well, so what, did you get a point per pick? Now, do you get money per week, or is it at the end of the year they tally up all the points?
Or is it both?
Every week.
So, do you get a
But-
point per game?
No, you just whoever wins wins.
gets the most
And it's,
wins.
Yes. Like I was in
Whoever-
one of these.
Tiebreaker is the Philly Colts
Monday night
score.
game, yeah.
Is the tiebreaker.
I was in one like
Yeah.
that. It was like 100 people, and it was a payout each week of $100. Then there was a payout at the end of the season. So I came in second place, and I won like $300 or $400. I forget what it was.
If I win, they're telling me this is over $1,000.
Yeah, yeah. Because the buy-in was $100.
No, the buy-in is only $5
Oh
in this.
wow! No,
There's
my
like-
buy-in was 100.
This one.
Oh wow!
The buy-in's like $5.
No, mine was 100, and then there was a payout of $100 each week, and then whatever money was remaining was split between the top 3. Got that money. Then I finished second on points because the other person picked a closer score in the last Monday night game of the season than I did.
Hey, who'd you pick? Did you say who you picked in the Dolphins-Bills game? Who'd you pick in that one?
Oh, I picked the Bills.
I would take the Dolphins. Yeah.
Well, I think the Bills are going to be emotional because it's a new owner and it's a home opener, and they're all happy about everything.
Yo, this joke, every time you tell it gets funnier. Like, it's not, you're not kicking a dead horse. You're not. It just gets funnier. It's like the reverse of kicking a dead horse.
See, how do you know how much fun it is?
It's got to run out. They got to run out. They can't go 2-0 to start the season.
Well, I mean,
that's
this-
nuts.
I just
too.
think, I think
How do you
Dolphins
know-
look good.
How does anyone know how much fun it is to kick a dead horse? Have you ever tried it?
Whatever, I'm just saying.
Just saying.
All right, anyway, If I were you, Scott, I would take the Dolphins and not the Bills, but that's just me.
No, that was another hard pick. I mean, you brought that up. I mean, the Colts Eagles was a hard pick, and the Dolphins Bills was a hard pick. It was a hard pick. I mean, it wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm picking New Orleans. That was not the case.
These games are tough. I mean, you just don't know enough about these teams.
I don't think. I mean, I don't think Miami's going to be going down the stretch doing anything.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, I just think New England was bad in that game, but
I'm not impressed by the Bills though either.
Hey, I give the Bills some credit. They came back in that game and they held on for the win.
Threw 3 interceptions.
But so interceptions don't normally happen in a game, as you like to say.
One of them was to Kyle Williams. I forgot. He's a career interception guy.
Yeah, but Kyle Williams will really be pumped up for this game and ready to go.
Hey, on that note, I'm gonna go drink some beers at Clark, a place where I'm appreciated. Hey, Scott, I'll see you.
You have to do the music.
All right, wait. So the recap is combined picks. You're picking Tennessee and New England. Yeah. Your guarantees. Your Danny D is your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, my home team, and Brian B is your 49ers because they're opening a new field. No other reason. And as always,
score with Big Pick 4.
Hey, that was a good show, man.
Good job, bro.
You fixed the problem. You fixed the problem last week. Thanks, man. It was a good job.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, it was good. You fixed the problem.
All right, enjoy, fellas.
All right, see you next week.
Later, Dan.